go. Hey, folks, and welcome to the Powwow stream. With me right now is De La Haste.
Yo and hello.
Yeah, how are things going?
It goes all right. Just give me a sec. I'm here in the stream because apparently it didn't mute on my end.
Oh, all right.
On the bright side, you got good latency.
Yeah, I have it on ultra low.
Yeah, I'm just not used to being able to tell. That's better.
Yeah. So how you doing?
Not so bad. I mean, I should probably be recording right now, but I can't be bothered for the life of me.
Yeah, I started. I woke up early. Well, for me, it was about 10. And I'm like, you know what? I'll go through. I'm playing Breath of the Wild on my Wii U, and we're going on this trial of the sword thing where they strip you down pretty much, and you have nothing, and then you go through these levels, and if you go through the levels, it'll power up the Master Sword for you. And hey Kyler, hey Mr. Yes, and hey Mr. Scott. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll I got a half an hour, 45 minutes. I can bust through this. And the level I'm at right now is just so difficult. Like, and I'm just like, you know what? I've gone through this blind several times. I'm going to go find out, how many levels this is. And because it builds in difficulty as you go. And like the first set of levels, there's like a lightning storm. So anything metallic you hold will cause you to get struck.
Right.
And so you go through that set of levels first, and then you go to like a volcano set where anything wooden will burn, and of course that's all you have for the first part of the trial.
Right.
And then from there it takes you to an ice setting or a frozen setting. And then after that, you start fighting what's called guardians, which are these I don't know if you've played Breath of the Wild at all.
No.
Well, they have like these ancient mechs that like will shoot lasers at you, and they started off. You can like deflect the lasers back to them, so it's like, oh yeah, you can at least, if you time it right, you've at least saved yourself some trouble. But the first level, they just load these things on there, so you're immediately surrounded. See if you can maneuver your way through and just deflect weapons and whatnot, and then that degree of difficulty raises, and then to the end. I didn't even make it to the end, but the level that I was at last, they have a lot of the weaker guys. I think they had like 10 or so of those guys. One of the Lionels, which is one of the hardest, normal monsters in the game, and then one of the Guardians. And it was just, I don't think I blew up so many times in my. So yeah, I'm gonna look up how to at least get a strategic edge on there.
Mm-hmm.
because that's gonna be a pain in the ass. And then I realized that it took me a lot longer than 45 minutes. So that's been my day so far.
Nice. Yeah, I am very, very far behind in my videos right now. Like I am short one video for next week, and I haven't even started recording yet. I've been too fixated on just chilling and gaming and having fun and shit like that.
How dare you be recreational?
I know, right? It's like, why are you enjoying your life? You have shit to do for absolutely no reason, other than you challenge yourself to do it.
Yeah. No, I finally finished that video that I was telling Jack Cochran about. And
oh yeah.
Yeah, now I want to see about getting him sort of to do a call for a premiere, because I want to premiere it, and this time not set it for kids.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really the only thing I've got going so far.
Okay. Well, I mean, great. We're all cut up. That's it, guys. Go home.
Thanks for joining us, and we're gonna.
Oh.
So no, this is. I didn't have anything really planned. Just a bullshit stream mostly.
No, fair enough. Fair enough. Actually, now that I remember it, I did spend a little time after I woke up and a lot of time right before I went to bed setting up a new scene collection for a game stream. Trying to work out a way to do a poker night.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so get a bunch of people and just use, like, you know, we can all agree on whatever buy-in we want, or max buy-in and minimum buy-in kind of thing, and like use a site that has a free lobby and free play money to use and stuff like that, and just spend however many hours or whatever fucking time we want to and play poker one night and just fucking chill and have fun with that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, and I think from what I've seen, PokerStars seems to be a good option right now. You can go in and you can create a free account, and you don't have to have any money. You can set it to real money or play money, and doesn't seem like you have to go through any bullshit of like earning a bankroll before you play. You could just someone can invite you to a private game, and you can go join and be like, okay, the buy-in's this and the max is that. What do you want to bring to the table when you sit down? It's like, oh, okay, $10,000. Here you go.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm liking that. Now all I got to do is find people and find a time when we're all willing and interested to do it.
Yeah, one of those is harder than the other.
Yeah. It's not anything I've got like expecting to do in the near future or anything like that, but I have already started working on it for when I do have time to do it. Like right now, the only thing I want set up for it that I'm working on is later I'm going to be working on a new screensaver kind of thing, kind of like how I did with the Minions one, except it's going to be more poker themed. It's going to have like it'll be like your basic layout of all the different poker hands and the ranking from best to worst, top to bottom kind of thing. But instead of the suits, I want to replace the suits with different avatar images of me and all my friends and stuff like that. So like I could have like Camel as the Jack of Clubs, Jack for obvious reasons, let's say Wesley as the Queen of Hearts or something like that, and just put their avatars in the shape of a heart or a club or something like that on the card.
Ah, yeah, that.
So many options to choose from, Johnny.
Yes. I wonder if that would work. Nope. Now, I wonder how Ira gets his thing to be a video.
I know that at least one or two people have talked about such a thing. I don't remember how, but I do remember never bothering to look into it, even though I thought it was an interesting thing. It's like, oh, you know what? I'm not that interested in it.
Yeah.
Are 4-1s good in poker? They can be. They could be really good if you play them right. Just got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. You know what I'm saying?
Know when to walk away.
Got to know when to run.
But yeah, there's no that does sound pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get it to.
Because, like, I know I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, but I've been pretty lazy with it, not active. And then I know there have been a couple times on Minions when Pete showed up in chat, and he's mentioned, like, if we could figure out a way to do that where he could join, whether it's on, like, computer or mobile or something, maybe, I think it was, he might be down for that. And it's like, oh, that'd be great to have Pete in a game night, especially if it was poker or something, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be nice. Haven't streamed with Pete in a while.
Too long.
Hey, Camel.
Speaking of two, hey, Too Cold.
Burr.
How
I
cool?
realize this means nothing to you two, but -4 last night. Fuck you.
My heart just bleeds.
Like I said, I realize it means nothing to you.
Like you must be suffering with t-shirt weather right now.
Oh. 40 is t-shirt weather. We're talking like a factor of 10 here.
Talking like a bitch here, more like it.
You know what? Call me a bitch. -4 is too cold. I don't care.
No, that's
if that's the demarcation of what constitutes being a bitch, then yeah, I'm a bitch. I don't care. It's cold.
Hey, no, in all fairness, there are plenty of bitches when it comes to weather in Canada. And I'm not gonna bust your balls anymore, because right now I'm sitting at a nice +3.
Yeah. Just because you're a fucking Eskimo doesn't mean the rest of us are built like that.
Hey man, I'm even better in the cold weather than most Canadians, so I don't know what the fuck it is. Maybe it's my native blood. It gives me, Canadian natives must be more adapted to the cold.
Well, right now I am sitting at a nice balmy 25.
Yeah, well, my tribe hails from Mississippi. You don't usually get this fucking cold.
Jesus Christ, 25. You must be sweating there, bud.
Oh, good lord. You know, I don't actually know what it is right now. It's actually not nearly as bad today as it was yesterday. So, we're at 14.
Yeah, I really can't complain. Like last week, it was like a whole week of -40s to -50, and with the wind, it was a hell of a lot colder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. See, I don't even bother looking at wind chill once it gets below freezing. It's like it's freezing. I don't need to know that it feels colder than freezing. It's, you know.
See, I really need to look at it, because I can handle the cold, but with the wind, if it's going fast enough and in the right direction, that'll make it even worse.
Oh yeah, man. Like if it's like still, I mean, I can walk around in shorts and a t-shirt in 35, 40 degree weather. As long as the air's not moving, it doesn't feel that bad.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, you get down to freezing temperatures, and of course, Oklahoma, they wrote a whole song about how the wind comes sweeping down the fucking plains. Made a whole damn musical about it. So yeah, and we're looking at more snow today and tomorrow. So
Oof.
yeah.
Yeah, we've been getting a little bit of snow here and there.
Well, like our snow was mostly like over like 2-3 days the past week, but it was like constant. And again, not comparing to you guys because I know you guys get it way worse normally, but we're more used to ice storms down here.
Yeah, fair.
So people are finally starting to get out and about, and the snow's starting to pack down. And yeah, I'm just waiting for the idiots to start having more crashes because they've only cleared like 2 streets and 1.5. I think they got like Main Street. They've got like one other street.
I remember in high school, there was a gal who sat in the bus in front of us, and it was like I think we had gotten like 2 feet of snow, and she looks back at us and she goes, "Now, this might be just a Washington thing, but what happened to your guys' school or snow days?" And we just look at each other and just bust out laughing. And
those actually exist?
We're like, there's no such thing as snow days here.
See, I don't remember. Again, when I was in school, we didn't really have like snow days. It was, hey, there's gonna be no power because there's gonna be an ice storm for like 2 weeks. So yeah, we're not gonna come to school. Yes, Pat, that is true. We got internet. Thankfully, like we haven't had the blackouts and stuff that you guys have had down there in Texas. So I've had constant power. I've had constant heat. I've had constant internet. So I'm not bitching too much. It's just when I have to get outside, fuck that noise. So what I missed? You guys started streaming without me.
Not much.
Not much at all, actually. We're trying to see about setting up a poker night.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
We gonna run it through the Discord or what?
Well,
I mean, we still have the casino, even though I don't ever go there anymore.
Well, it'd probably be run through Discord, yeah. But I was thinking of something like using Poker Stars, because then you could just create a private lobby and have like up to 9 players, including yourself, and then you don't really need any money, and you don't need to acquire a bankroll before joining a lobby. You can just pick whatever amount you want between whatever the settings are, kind of thing, and just sit at the table and play with that.
Oh man, I'm gonna have like some like Great Depression inflation number going on there, man. I'm gonna come in with a bankroll gazillion.
Well, I mean, we'll have like an agreed upon like max, or we'll have a set max going on like in the lobby kind of thing, but we won't get too excessive.
We will have to play like we actually have the money, because then you don't want to go, all right, I'm going to go all in and then just recash it.
Dude, I am not coming to a poker game with 35 cents, okay?
Well, no, but like I'm sure worst case scenario, we'd get to a point where it's like we start off like, oh, we're all excited, kids with toys, and just gonna fucking play with them like we just don't care kind of thing. We got money for the first time, we don't know how to spend it, but it's exciting and we're gonna spend it. And then we'll just, we're winding down and we got over the excitement. We can play it normally throughout the rest of the night, and then at the end of the night when we get bored, we're just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
we could go like full racism and just like use alcohol instead. I'll ante a shot of Fireball.
Well, I mean, we could always make it interesting too, and like losers take a shot or something like that if they're drinking.
No, I'm not. I'm
I said
not
if.
actually drinking. Yeah, I'm not actually drinking.
If.
Does Gatorade count? Because
I mean,
yeah, I'll chug a Monster if I lose a hand. How about that?
Jesus Christ, man! I will fucking chug an energy drink, but not a fucking Monster. Those things are tall.
it's like Camel's gacked out by the end of the stream.
I'll take heart palpitations over the room spinning.
Oh, fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, if I'm going to end up puking either way, might as well have a little bit of fun.
It's like, all right, Camel, you gonna Annie?
Just get that ADD going in full force.
Well, I remember a bunch of years back, me and some buddies from work, we ended up having a day off and playing poker at our place. And one of the guys, we're going to bring him back every time we play poker because he just sits there and drinks and gets stoned and he just fucking doesn't know what's going on. And anyone who's beside him is just able to fucking help in any way they see fit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think the last time I actually sat down and played poker, like with people around a table, just come back from playing disc golf with a few guys, and we had a few drinks, and me and one other dude were sitting there smoking weed, but they were actually wanting to play with money, and I was like, I'm broke, dude. I got like $2. Like, we'll do like penny ante and like a nickel for the blinds or whatever. I was like, all right. So like we're sitting there and we're drinking and I'm smoking and I'm sitting there playing like it's the World Series of fucking poker. I was like, like the whole like Dustin Hoffman thing, just the math going through my head. And they're like, man, why are you playing so serious? I'm like, I'm poor. Fuck you.
Oh, I ain't playing like I got money to spend because I ain't got money to spend, bruh.
Yeah, it's like I'm trying to take your $2 right now. I'm trying to double my money, sir. But yeah, apparently, like they're more than willing to play disc golf with me because I suck at that, but they don't want to play Texas Hold'em.
Oh, suckers!
Like, man, you take that too seriously. It's like, well, don't play with money. Anything that involves money, yes, I'm going to take more seriously.
No shit.
Yeah, to go back, I think the only time we ever had a snow day, I think it was the winter of '88. We had where we lived, we had I think it was 5 foot snow with 2 foot drifts. So in areas you'd have like 7 feet of snow just there. Like our house was almost completely buried.
See, you keep almost talking me into moving up there because there's no people, and then you talk me out of it with this shit.
Hey, we don't have the big spiders up here. We have the small ones.
Yeah, but if I'm like entombed in my house with them, that doesn't make it better.
That you got a point there.
At least here, like if I have a giant spider like trying to crawl across my face, I can run outside.
Yeah, that's
fair point.
And that spider's smart enough; it's just gonna lock you out.
Yeah, look at me. This is my house now.
I am the captain now.
Dude, I don't even remember sending that tweet. When was that? September? Okay. I got notifications. A couple people like to tweet about. I don't remember sending it.
There you go.
Oh, you know, that was a damn good movie, actually. You guys ever watch that Gina Carano movie Haywire?
Nope.
I have
Actually,
not.
actually pretty good. Who was that directed? It was Soderbergh. But yeah, it has like Michael Fassbender, Channing Tatum. Oh, shit, who else was in that? I mean, for a person doing their first like starring role, like she had a pretty good setup around her.
Oh no, I
And
think it was on my list. I just never got around to watching it.
I would go ahead and recommend it. I mean, it's not like the greatest movie ever, but it's solid. And hello, chat people. How's everyone doing? K-Shell, welcome.
Hey, Cashapp.
And random, I wasn't joking, man. Break out that Aquanet, dude. Let's get that ozone layer a little thinner, man. I don't want to hear anyone bitching about climate change again, unless they're like coming up with solutions to warm this bitch up some more.
Are you guys the type to like bring the snowball in as evidence?
I mean, my senator is, but no, I'm not. And
that
I swear, if he tries and if he pulls some shit like that again, I will. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, yeah. Jim Inhofe, the senior senator from Oklahoma, he did that one time. He brought a snowball onto the Senate floor to refute climate change. It's like, dude, like, don't we have a bad enough reputation as it is?
yeah, yeah, that was one of the more comical.
I mean, it doesn't top that dude from Georgia thinking Guam would flip over if you sent too many Marines to it.
That is very true.
So I mean, at least we're not like the top of the heap when it comes to stupid, but we've got some honorable mentions, no doubt.
No, I had mentioned because a Facebook friend of mine, her husband got stationed to Guam, and I had to make the joke. I'm like, yeah, don't stand too close to the beach.
Yeah. Keep everyone evenly spread out, sir.
And she didn't really get it at first.
You don't want to rock the island.
I had to explain it, and then she didn't believe me when I said it.
Oof.
Congressional record, look it up.
I was like, oh no, it gets worse. Someone voted for this guy.
I mean, Mr. Scott, I probably could run. I mean, hell, AOC got elected.
Oh God.
She's actually younger than me, so I mean, there's a chance. But do you really want me in Congress? I don't think so.
Mm, probably not, but could always be worse.
I mean, they just impeach a guy for shit he didn't say. Imagine what they could do to me. I've maintained since high school. It's like, man, one day our generation is going to start getting elected, and we're all going to be fucked then. And
Yep.
I'm not going to do the whole like razor fist spinning in the chair, but yeah, I was right. Well, you know what? John Boehner's not there passing out checks from the tobacco industry anymore, so I don't know if it'd be worth my while, Terry.
Hey, Terry.
How's it going, Terry?
Yeah, not my country. He'd be fucking up. Yeah, but just remember, every time we go to war, you guys send some some of your boys to come play in the sandbox with us. So, trickle down effect, man. How many of your countrymen do you want getting convicted for war crimes because I'm in Congress? You'd figure that'd be a bigger story, too. I haven't seen very much about it.
About which one?
I think it was the Australian SAS, like, being investigated for war crimes in Afghanistan.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I've only seen like a couple of stories like months apart about it. But I mean, I haven't been actively looking either. So, but yeah, they had reports that like there was one, I think it was American helicopter pilots coming to pick them up, and they had too many people, with like the SAS and the guys that they had captured. So like, hey man, we'd be too heavy. We can't take all of them. So apparently they just shot one dude.
Damn.
Like, hey, we're one less now. Come on down.
How'd they decide which one?
I think it'd be hilarious if they made him play rock, paper, scissors or something.
All right, winner dies. Oh God, please don't let me win.
Coin.
All right, mates, listen up.
Coin toss.
We're all gonna draw straws, you see. Australian roulette.
Oh.
Everyone just stands in a circle, and whichever one the emu picks.
You're fucked now.
See, why haven't you guys exported like death by emu yet, Terry? That could be an effective frontline weapon, don't you think?
Well, they lost the whole war against them. I don't think taming them is anywhere near in the future for them.
Nah, man, you capture them in the wild and you just like airdrop them like what was that that Ray Liotta movie with the elephant?
Once again, they lost an entire war to them. I don't think that's in the cards.
I just had a flash in my head. Terry might be able to answer. I don't know if he played it though.
Well, you never know unless you ask.
I'm gonna. Terry, you want in on this?
Yes, Operation Dumbo Drop. That's the movie, Terry. Oh, Danny Glover was in that too, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 100% chance of snow tonight. 50% likely tomorrow. They're like, oh, only 30% chance today. It's like, yeah, but it's 100% tonight. I'm like, do you understand how time works?
Now, I watched a video and showed Terry. They were talking about mods in games, and someone did a John Wick mod for Hitman 2, I think it was. And I was just thinking, it just had a quick flash of a Final Fantasy mod where you could put Terry in, and as a summoner, and there's one that they summon. Oh no, it's Final Fantasy 4. There's a gal that can summon chocobos, and then just mod it so it's Terry, and then whenever he summons, it's all emus.
I would approve of that. I think that would be good.
Seriously, Terry, I think you should like write the Prime Minister and pass along my idea, man.
It's not,
Weaponized uh, emu drops.
It's not quite like The Simpsons. I can't just go around to his house and talk to him while he's in the tub.
I mean, I'm sure you just write him a letter. I mean, there's only like 20 million of you guys. I'm sure he's got some free time to correspond.
I gotta call the Prime Minister. Hey, Prime Minister!
Okay, I know my Australian accent is shit, but you sounded vaguely Jamaican there, Johnny.
I wasn't putting effort into it.
That's yeah, I'm waiting until Hitman 3 comes to Steam before I buy it, because apparently if you buy it on Epic, then you can't transfer your progress from the first two games across.
Right.
So you'd have to spend like hundreds of dollars buying all the Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 content if you wanted access to it. Like, or I could just wait.
Waiting's good.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't played Hitman in so long. I used to have like the first 3 games when they were still on like PS2, or was it PS3?
I think it was 2.
Yeah, I loved playing those games. Those were a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
I'm not usually one for like the stealth games either. I think the only ones that I've really played was like Hitman and like Assassin's Creed.
Well, the reason I think Hitman is a much better stealth game is that you don't have to sneak. Like, the whole point is to be hidden in plain sight, where you like dressed up as, you know, a chef or a policeman or whatever. So
Yep.
it's more about making sure you look inconspicuous than like actually constantly hiding and memorizing guard patrol routes, and like, because that's all pretty boring. It's just sort of like sitting there waiting until everyone's looking away, then you take a few steps, go to the next hiding spot. That kind of thing is boring.
Yeah, I haven't played like Assassin's Creed since, what was the one they had with like the Revolutionary War?
I don't remember.
You get to play as the Indian. That was the last one I did.
That was 3.
3, yeah. It's been a while since I played Assassin's Creed.
I never got into Assassin's Creed because all the Ubisoft open world games kind of just feel the same to me. You played one, you've played all of them. They don't really change much.
Well, that's good to know because that's probably like the only Ubisoft open world game I've played. So,
But like I think it's Far Cry made by them. But it feels like you know, reskinned Far Cry. It feels like I think Uncharted is by them. But I forget exactly which games they've got. But they all play exactly the same. You've got an open world. You climb the tower to reveal part of the map. You do way too many side missions and collectibles, and yeah, it's fun in short bursts, but I get sick of it pretty quickly.
I take that back. I did play like one Uncharted game, but that was because it came with the system when I bought my PS3.
And Kyle's got the right idea. I like Kyle's plan.
But I mean, that's GTA logic, man. I appreciate that, but not in Hitman.
Well, I actually there is sometimes killing everyone is actually a good plan. It's very rare. Like in Hitman, you are supposed to only kill the target.
Yeah.
But there was one they're called escalations, where they give you like conditions on what you've got to do. So it'll be something like kill this guy, but you have to be dressed as a chef and you have to use a butcher's knife. Like they give you like those conditions, and if you don't meet them all, then you fail the mission, even if you kill the guy and get away. So one of them was you can't be seen committing a crime. Now, dead people don't really see a lot. So the only way I was able to beat that mission was to kill everyone. Now, they can't. if they see you shoot them in the face, you still fail. So you still have to sneak around, but to shoot them, make sure no one sees you shoot them. It doesn't matter if they find the body because they don't know who killed him. So yeah, I just left a trail of dead bodies in my wake and eventually killed the target. It was the only way I was able to beat that stupid mission.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I ended up getting the first Hitman game the other week because it was free over on Epic. So
Cool.
yeah, I look forward to when I have time for that one.
Yeah.
I haven't checked what's free over on Epic in a while. I need to do that.
But one of the things I like about the re-releases of Hitman, like the 2016 one, is that the more times you finish a stage, like you get bonuses, so you can like start in different locations. So you like.
I'll be right back.
What's that?
Johnny's stepping away for a minute.
Okay. So like if you finish the first mission enough times, you start in the kitchen with a chef's outfit. So it just makes it a lot quicker to get to the interesting bits. You don't have to start outside in your suit, walk around, find a chef, disable them. You get to skip all that because you've proven that you're good enough to do it. So they're like, okay, look, we'll just let you skip that part and let you start in the kitchen or, start at the auction or wherever. That it lets you shortcut to make the challenges a bit easier.
Right.
Or convenient. And I do like that they've got a whole bunch of challenges. Like it's not kill them and get out. Like that is the overall goal, but it could be like kill them in this specific way. So sort of like drop a chandelier on them or poison him with his own poison his dinner before he eats it, sort of thing. And they'll give you like all these like sort of setups that you have to try and make happen in the actual game, and it's a lot more fun than just kill him and get out, because
right.
You got to find like 10 different ways of killing him if you want all the challenges. I agree with Random. I don't want to play a game from anything called Ubisoft.
I'm not soft. Camel's soft.
I mean, it's really cold right now. Why are you judging me?
Because I can.
He was in the pool.
Oh, that reminds me. Back in high school, my friends would always go to the public swimming pool every week and hang out and shit like that. And during the winter, we'd fucking go outside, fucking play in the snow, then come back in and jump in the pool again.
I wish Super Seducer would hurry up and get approved by Steam.
Right?
Like, what are they waiting for? Just accept it. It's bad enough that they forced him to censor it and take 2 levels out.
Well, the thing is, he tried to censor it before they did this, and then he had to censor it again.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't censored enough, apparently.
It's insane. And there's not even any nudity in it. If there was,
if what he showed as claiming to be the worst of what Super Seducer 3 has to offer is really the worst of what Super Seducer 3 has to offer in that field, then I don't see what the fucking big deal is. They're just they've got no case.
Well, from what I can tell, the fact that it's real people rather than computer generated or hand drawn means they're very nervous about, that whole bullshit with Pornhub removing all their content because of accusations of child abuse. I think they're nervous that one of these women might be under 18, and so they're just like don't want to take any chances, which I understand. But if what Richard showed is like the worst of it, then who cares? It's like they're not even naked. They're not being sexually exploited in any way.
Yeah. Not only that, I'm pretty sure he's said he's either handed forth or is more than willing to hand forth proof of
Yes.
stuff like, oh, these guys are I can verify the age of the people who took part in acting in this game or stuff like that. Like they're all of legal consenting age, stuff like that.
He offered to send them He offered to send Steam passports of everyone involved in the game to prove that they're over 18.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Okay, I did see that. Okay, yeah.
But it's just annoying because like there's nothing in the game that warrants its removal. So just pull a stick out of your ass.
I was so sad when I woke up Monday and went to hopefully, maybe YouTube pulled a stick out of their ass just in time while I was sleeping, and I'll see a countdown there. No, it's changed from the date of Monday to as soon as Steam approves us. Hopefully soon.
Mm-hmm.
There's no date. There's just hopefully, which makes me kind of sad.
Well, I'm hopeful that they accept the censored version, but I'm not expecting them to. I think someone at Steam has decided they don't like either this game or this guy, and they're like, no, fuck this guy. We can decline his game.
Mm-hmm.
There's also nothing in the game to warrant playing. You take that back, random American. Super Seducer is a national treasure for whatever country Richard is from.
I will fight you. How fucking dare you besmirch the name that is Super Seducer? You don't even get to speak anymore. I mean, oh my god, I'm just so livid now. I don't even know what the fuck. I
am looking forward to the updates.
You brought it now, random.
I am looking forward to the updates to the first two games. He kind of got mad at me for calling it DLC. It is DLC. It's free DLC, but he doesn't like that. He's like, if you mean the updates, those are free. Not shut up, Richard. That aside, I am looking forward to the updates to the games. So I've got an excuse to play them again.
Ah, shit. Knoxville or die.
Yeah. All right. You go to Knoxville, I'll go to Nashville, and we'll do it.
If you can make it to Knoxville, I think that'll be enough exercise for you. You'll probably be winded by the time you get there. So I'll give you that much. I'll show up to Knoxville to congratulate you for making it, but I won't force you to fight if you're winded. How's that sound?
The fuck is this?
Could you be more specific?
It's a string.
Scrolling Twitter, man. Have you guys heard of the
Twitter.
HBO Max? There is no I in threesome.
Fair enough. That's true.
But there is a
I mean, yeah, exactly. That's just. I'm sorry. What?
I mean,
like I haven't watched HBO in years, so I don't know what all they've been doing. But yeah, this. Is this supposed to be like real sex or something like that? What the hell?
I don't know. But I just want to congratulate them on their correct spelling because there is, in fact, no I in threesome.
I mean, that is true, but I don't think that's what they're going for, Terry. I think they're going for a different meaning to that.
Well, they should be more clear.
Yeah.
I mean, I can understand somebody wanting to have a threesome. I can't for the life of me understand somebody wanting to broadcast it.
No, I think one person is enough. I don't really need multiple partners. One at a time. Just form a queue.
Well, it's a Bill Maher joke that I remember. He said a threesome is like having two people in the shower. Somebody's not getting enough water.
Sounds fair.
And I just remember like like growing up, like teenage years and whatnot. Listening to dudes talking about like having a threesome or wanting to get into porn. I remember, you guys ever have those conversations with your friends when you're teenagers? Hear them talking about, oh yeah, man, I'd love to be working in porn. It's like, you do realize that as a dude, you're probably going to start off sucking dick, right?
It's even if it was just having sex with women, having sex on demand, like a certain part of your body has to cooperate, and you have enough sex, he's going to be tired. And it's going to be a little trouble getting him to stand to attention.
Well, being the world-class pervert that I am, I was just sitting there looking at him like, do you realize what actually goes on in the course of making a porno? It's like, it's not just you and the chick and the camera. There's a dude, like holding the camera, and there's probably a dude, with like a boom mic, and there's lighting, there's makeup, there's, you might be standing around for, however long waiting to do the scene, and you gotta be hard like that.
Yeah.
And what if the chick you're not attracted to? What if you're doing like some like some fat bitch for a fetish porn or something? What if it's some BDSM shit where like she's like slapping your ass with a paddle or something, and you gotta try and keep it stiff? Like, really? You really want to do this? Are you sure?
But also, it's not like you just bang a chick. They're going to be like, okay, no, that was good, but could you do it at a different angle? No. All we could see was the butt cheeks. Can you rotate? Like, you're going to have some guy giving stage directions while you're doing it. It's not going to be conducive to like a really enjoyable bang. It's going to be like, no. You change that over there. No, okay, let's try from here. Like, it'd be too mechanical to be enjoyable. Like, you couldn't just get into it. You'd be like constantly told to make adjustments and,
Yeah, and it's not just like, hey, don't come. Eventually, it's, hey, come now, right now. We got a schedule to keep. Go ahead and pop one off. Let's go. So
no, I would not want to work in porn. That sounds fairly horrible.
I mean, I wouldn't mind directing. Just sit in a chair, watch, the screen. All right, hey, man, move around slightly like that. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
And cut.
Where is the porn that has actual production value? I'm sure it exists.
Pirates. If I'm not mistaken, they like bought props and stuff from like the Pirates of the Caribbean movie.
I'm not sure if Random is making a joke or not when he says it's hard to get into. Like, he could just be making an actual point, but he could just be making a joke about being hard.
There are multiple entendres there.
Yeah.
But no, other than that, like when I was scrolling, I found Bounty in the Comics has a article about new Predator 5 details reveal main character wants to prove herself in the masculine world.
Yeah. I already don't like it.
Like we've fallen a long way from just a murderous alien in the jungle hunting Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah. I mean,
And this is how I know I'm getting old, man. I'm just looking back nostalgically at simpler times.
I actually found a show on YouTube that would be really great if it wasn't so full of SJW shit. Do you remember College Humor when they used to be funny?
Vaguely, yes. That was a long time ago.
It was. So one of the guys from College Humor has set up a game show called Actually. And so they will read an incorrect statement about something nerdy, and then the contestants have to go, actually, and correct whatever's wrong. So, the first Pokemon is Squirtle, and they go, actually, it's Bulbasaur, sort of thing. And it's really like a cool idea for a show. It's just that the one I watched, one of them was like constantly bringing up crushing the patriarchy and did you know that representation of black people? And it's like, oh, shut the fuck up. Just play the game. So yeah, if they got rid of all that SJW crap, it's actually a really cool idea for a game show. But, they ruined it.
And I am going to call it at 5 minutes now. I got to go pick up my kids.
Alrighty.
I see.
Yeah, I'm taking the older boy to back to jiu-jitsu class.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, good.
And
Nice.
seeing how he likes that. And then tomorrow I'm taking the youngest to Muay Thai.
Okay.
Did you manage to convince him that it's okay to spar with kids smaller than him?
Yeah, he's still kind of sketchy about it, but I think once he gets to the point where he's comfortable with what he's doing, he'll enjoy it more.
Yeah,
Wait, the older one or the younger one we're talking about here?
The older one.
Oh, so he's not wanting to roll with kids smaller than him?
Yeah, because he's afraid of hurting them.
See, that's when you go and talk to like the instructor. Like, all right, he's afraid one of these smaller kids are going to hurt him. So, who is the most experienced small kid you've got?
Well,
just ragdoll my son real fast.
What's really funny is the one that's the most experienced of the kids doesn't want to wrestle him either. Because they're just like, who's this kid? Because he out heights the next kid by at least a foot.
Mm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So he's like, there's no way this kid's 13.
Like, I'm pretty sure he dropped his car keys in the parking lot. No, man. That's just one of those things. Like, well, just tell the kids, like, well, first of all, I mean, you're just learning. Just take it slow and learn the moves, and then you can worry about hurting somebody later. But right now, you're not going like full contact, 100 miles an hour.
So yeah, you're gonna hurt yourself before you hurt someone else.
More than likely, yeah.
No, he's a good boy.
Yeah, see, I didn't ever get into like grappling, jiu-jitsu, anything like that because I'm a smoker, and that stuff takes some lung capacity. Like I did try once to go to like an MMA gym and start learning, and the warm up, like 20-minute workout routine was enough to like, just sitting there just wheezing afterwards. It's like, I think I'm gonna take a break. I'll be right back.
I used to do karate as a little kid, and then I don't know, somewhere along the way, got sick of it and stopped.
I started doing like taekwondo in like second grade, but then they had like summer league baseball, and my mom's like, "Well, you gotta choose, taekwondo or baseball." I was like, "I don't know anybody in my taekwondo class. A lot of my friends are playing boys club baseball, so I'll go do that."
I remember Joe Rogan, his character in News Radio, invented his own martial art. I can't remember if it was Taekwondo or Jiu-Jitsu.
I want to say it was taekwondo because he did taekwondo. He was a I think national champion before he got into comedy and stuff. I remember him talking about being on the national team when he was still living in Boston as like a teenager, early 20 something. And he said like he had a buddy that was like in med school while training for like the nationals. And he would just be studying, and then he would go like run up and down the stairs with his backpack full of books to exercise.
I think you're right. I'm just trying to remember the episode because I know what happens is one of them says the wrong name, and then he like angrily corrects them. And I think it was they said Jiu-Jitsu. He goes, "It's not Jiu-Jitsu. It's Taekwondo." I think it was that.
I want to say, I'm pretty sure the writers would have written that in, him actually doing taekwondo. But yeah, he was oh shit, what did he was like the maintenance guy, wasn't he?
I forget his exact role, but yeah, it was like he was like an electrician or something. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That's something else that I want to go back and watch. I haven't watched news radio probably since it aired.
And random is saying sound engineer. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's called Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong.
It's the other way around.
Right.
Okay, I was wrong.
But before we close out, I'm gonna have this week in Who Gives a Shit.
Did we not already cover that with Abounding in the Comics and the threesomes?
Oh no, it gets even worse.
Okay.
Guess what President Trump did today or yesterday?
Absolutely nothing.
Golf?
He played golf.
Oh wow.
The monster.
Yeah. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
I mean,
I didn't care when he did it when he was president. I don't care now.
Yeah.
you know, if I spent 4 years cooped up in a house with a bunch of dudes with guns following my every movement, I probably want to go hit the links every now and then too.
Yeah.
And I don't even play golf, man. I play frisbee golf.
But yeah, I gotta get going. So
Okay.
Alright.
yeah, thanks everyone for showing up.
It was good hanging out with you guys.
Yeah, good to bullshit without getting too into politics. And we'll see you guys later.
See you
Bye,
later,
everybody.
Later.